Let's continue playing XCOM Enemy Unknown, when we last left off. Floaters. And Spelunky Man 3 does not like floaters. Let's go and kill this one. Right, we need to kill this guy actually. So there we go, one down. Now we're taking on an alien battleship. At the very least, it's not a sectoid battleship, but it's still a battleship. There's an opportunity to pick up one of the leader classes we need here. So, let's try to take him on. Kano kills another floater. Now, no tank this time, and so technically we're only doing this with 10. They don't all have armour either, which is a bit of a mistake on my part. Playing this one very defensively. There are going to be Reapers around. And there could also be Reapers in very evil positions, so we need to have massed firepower where possible. Now the battleship itself is massive. That's the first corner of it. But we still have to be aware of what else is around, like him, because there could be quite a number of them outside the ship. Right, Kano. Can't see him. We know he's there somewhere. Please find him. There we go. Right, he's hiding around at that tree. Kill him, please. Good shot. Very good shot. Right. Spelunky Man will just cover, just in case more of them appear around there. Meantime, let's get some more people out of a ship. King Mimic. Yep, taking on an alien battleship with rookies. Not a recommended action at any point, but that's how we're going to do it. Right, so let's spread out a little. Mario, forward. There's one, and it's a floater on the roof. So we've got a snapshot available at him, but I think if we were to move Setzer forward, Setzer would have many more shots at him. Oh, well done. In many ways, this is the more difficult part of the assault, because while getting in the UFO is a little tricky and moving up the floors can be difficult, as long as you've got 4 people, you can sort of do the same blocking off tactics I did in against the mid UFO earlier. But if you accidentally miss somebody on the outside, or it's one of the alien, especially floaters, gets away and hides somewhere, it can be very difficult tracking him down. Especially when you're searching the innards of a ship, and then suddenly one of the people you left outside to cover. Was that a Reaver, or was that a... Yeah, we know they're about. Okay, tons of hit points. Let's just not give him an easy route to us. You have just given him an easy route to you. Well done. 3 more shots. I doubt it's going to be enough. They have ridiculous amounts of hit points, but thankfully can only attack hand to hand. Now, Nanami can see another one there, and it is another one of them. Since you're ducked, your accuracy is improved to 35%. That's 66 I count so far. Right, 1 Reaver destroyed. And you've got a snapshot against him if he decides to move a bit closer. Setzer, keep a snapshot prepared and prepare to support. They can be brought down. Just we've got to be prepared from all sides here. Alright, if we have 3 more shots from you. Alright, so he's down as well. So you can just stay there. The King Mimic advances, ducks, and turns. Right. Kano moves to there. And Spelunky Man moves down. Alright, let's just move the front people forward. Shaman Gaspard. He's getting more time units to be fair. But nobody sits from a Sky Ranger in this sort of mission, I'll tell you that now. There are more enemies on this sort of mission than there are on a Terror mission, but they're slightly easier to manage for reasons that will become apparent quite soon. At the very least, once we flush the ones on the outside out. So Mario, snapshot on, keep advancing. Alright, almost. So I've set to support you. Alright, Nanami will advance that way. That's time units why she stopped. Right, so we want to go. As you can see, these sort of... It's a massive battleship. But we want to get to the thing in the middle, which means we have to advance carefully. There is one entrance, that's it. It does have doors leading in all 4 directions, though. And it's possible for one of the heavy, well, one of their Reavers to come out under it because it's 4 wide, 2 wide. I know what I thought I meant, a 2x2 box. So Spelunky Man heads round, and now we bring in some heavy weapons. Right, snapshot prepared. See how this goes. Okay, nothing. Rather worryingly. Shaman moves out to there. Random Bat moves out to there. Right. Let's keep going then. Shouldn't really have used up all of your time units, I apologise. Sets a snapshot to move to about there. So that's the corner found. Nanami can keep working. I don't think there's anything more in there. Looking at the entrance. So... Kino them. This is just making absolutely sure there's nothing going to surprise us in a few moments. That's a barn. Redso then, advance on. King Mimic, advance. That's the entrance. And Gaspard might as well move around with Nanami. Right. That's a door. There's a few of them on the battleship, as you'd expect. But one of them's slightly more relevant than the rest. I think we'll have Mario then move through the move through here, because that'll be the fastest way of getting him back. So he'll come out there and be able to support from that side along with Nanami. It would just wasted all of their movement. And Setzer can probably follow. We could have Setzer going around the outside, I don't know. Yeah, we'll have a follow. Nothing in there as far as I can tell, so it's all good. Gaspard to there. Retso moves a bit closer. See, this is a little tricky in a few ways to get to this one without losing anyone, especially if they decide to come out and fight you. You're going to have to rely on reactions. Speaking of which, Splunky Man, down to there. Right, seemingly nothing. Kano, advance from the other direction. So once we have 3 of these directions locked off, we'll then begin our preparations for advancing properly. Shaman, your final support. Okay, that's everybody except Random Bat has moved. Worst thing that can happen, really, is a Reaver in the bottom area. Well, actually, the worst thing, speaking from experience, is a Cyber Disc, or 3 Chrysalids, has happened to me once. That's a bad thing to run into any day, but when you've used most of your movement to get there, it's even worse. I shouldn't really speak of the Chrysalids yet, we haven't met them, and I really don't want to meet them if I can avoid it. So if there's one thing guaranteed to wreck an XCOM LP, especially on considering everything else that's happened so far, a terror mission or a base assault by Snake Men. Right, Spelunky Man is okay there. Kano can move around to there. Anyone hiding? Don't think there is, actually, which is a surprise. So, Retso moves to there. Ducks, and next turn we move in. Duck. As long as it's not a Reaver that comes out, we should be alright. Yeah, there we go. Always expect it, because they almost always do when I've prepared like this. Alright, how bad's it gonna be? King Mimic? Actually, not bad at all. Have, however, found something to shoot at. What can you see up here? Run! Okay, it's a good start. Let's shoot him again from this guy. Ah, okay, that's why I didn't die. And that in many ways is slightly more worrying. Right. They have a Reaver. Well, they have multiple Reavers, but at the very least, we have numbers inbound. Yeah, don't worry too much about aiming for snaps at this. In this case, we just need numbers to secure that entrance. Now, if we sat somebody right in the middle, he'd actually stop the Reaver from advancing, but that'd be a bit foolish move because that wouldn't stop the floaters. Do I want to risk that though? Right, we're going to risk it, because it might help us out in the long run. Gaspard? Okay, don't do that then. Right. The Reaver does not appear to have munched on us this turn. So, Gaspard, in. He spots one. Missed twice. Rezzo then. Right, he's down. King Mimic moves to that corner. This will also block the thing off if that works. Got him. Then we just need Shaman to move forward to there. Okay. It'd be better if we all had snapshots prepared, but that actually works quite well for us. So Nanami moves into position. Setsa moves into position. They of course can still send floaters down. But against 4 reaction shots, that's not going to work well for them. Right, final bit of checking really. Splunky Man just moves around to the back. Okay. We're liking this. Next turn. More doors opening. Right, any obvious signs of people? One unconscious. Right, Nanami, you have the first job. Up you go. Down you go. This job will now be done by Mario as well. Just to finish up. Right, so nothing else. Up a second flight. Right, down and down. So that's basically what the task is. Break that. In many ways, quite easy. If there are no doors, then we know the top level hasn't been gotten into. For example, we also know that nobody's in here who wasn't in there last turn. What are your reactions like? Not bad, actually. King Mimic moves to the top floor, where we know there is a commander somewhere. Bit of a risk doing this soon, because normally I wait a couple of turns and make sure of things. But we still have rookies at this stage. We have had no casualties. I'm quite inclined to see how this goes. Alright, running with stun rods is going to be a bit of a fun thing later, but there was a door opened this time. Do we see anything to worry us? Not yet. How about now? Still not yet. There are doors up top, of course, but 4 rookies. Okay. Who's got the most time units? King Mimic. Setzer. King Mimic. Arm yourself with that. Setzer. Arm yourself with that. It's going to lower your accuracy, I know, but that might just help us. Quick check from Kano, who is going a bit slow at the moment. Right. This is why I wanted stun bombs and stun launchers, and if I'd have known this battleship was here when I went there, I would already have equipped the craft full of the things. But I didn't, so I couldn't. Next turn. Should really have checked and see if the aliens had any. I suppose I can use my the second wave to have a go at this. Retso can see an alien. No line of fire. I also can't see what he's armed with. Spelunky Man free. No line of fire either. Right. Not sure he was armed with anything actually, and actually you're out of time units. So I apologise if I've killed you. Okay then. Let's prepare. Shaman moves up, covers that door. Mario moves up and covers... Whoops. And eventually covers this one. And then Gaspard moves up, covering this one. You can just walk around randomly. Actually, you can go and what you could do to help us is see if you can find someone with a stun gun. In the meantime, though, I think it's going to be next turn. There's still doors being opened. Right, enemy, out. Alright, nothing and nothing. Back in. Stunned. Dare I look and see? Don't know what the time units really. This is... Oh, Commander! We got him. Commander is good. Right. No time to worry about anything now. Kano out. Kano, you're quite fortunate to be alive. Fire. Right, let's consider one thing. can you move to there? And still have enough to stun? No, that was in fact a bad move. Right. Well, that was a bit of a bungled attempt at something. Only plus point is we did stun a commander. The downside is we're about to lose a dude. Spelunky man? We know who we need to protect. Actually, if Kano could move forward a bit more. Nope. If you could do anything. Nope. So, yeah, next turn. Oh, your accuracy is abysmal. That took you 4 hits? Right. Nanami, turn around. Something tried to kill you from over here. So you're going to stay there and try and find out what. Kano? It might even be worth going with Setzer here. Turn around. You see him? You see him? I don't want to move Setzer, really. Alright, let's work one thing out. If you were to go like that, you would have 44 time units left. We have a commander. We shouldn't need to do much more here. But let's move 2 spaces. 28. 3, 4. No, you don't actually have enough, so you're going to take the shot. That's fine, we can live with that one. Now, Setzer. You're going to take the commander, and you're going to walk over here and hide in a corner. Now there's a strong possibility that in doing this he will wake up and come and attack you. However, that's something we're going to have to live with. Retso is coming up to help. So I don't think we've got too much more to do here. We've got to get down there and kill whatever shot at us last turn. But that appears to be it. Right, Kano. Advance. Right. Retso, out. Nanami. Move to there. Stun. What have we captured here? Oh, we have a commander and a leader, if we can win the mission now. Okay. Nothing else is needed now. Put the stun rod away. Snapshot on. Just have to hunt down the remnants. Oh, this is perfect. Right, Shaman, move in. Just gonna hunt down whatever's left of the army. Hopefully without triggering a lot of stuff. Because it's this particular room. I have a story behind this room, which might recur. It tends to. Right, psychedelic stuffs. Right, we don't need the stun things anymore, we just need to get out of here. Right, Setzer is going to put the gun into the backpack. While this makes her a sitting duck, it does mean she's not going to inadvertently kill the commander again, should the commander wake up and run away. Still hidden movement. They have got to be worried now. Right, Spelunky Man in. Nothing. Retso will attempt to enter their next turn. Meanwhile, Nanami. Oi! Did I say you could get up? Because I don't recall saying that. Mr. Floater Leader, sir. I simply do not recall it. Kano, enter. Oh, blaster launcher. Thank you very much, sir, but we are not interested. Also not interested in you, but I can't do a lot about that. So, one more to go, but at least it's not the guy with a blaster launcher. Right, who else is up here? Spelunky Man, move down. It's purely because we found one that's left, so we'll assume that's him until Ratso moves in here and goes... Actually, there's nobody in there. Right. Is there going to be a Reaver in the room? No. There have been cyber discs in there. God, do I hate them. Alright. Don't think, honestly, there's anything left, but we've still got to explore. Just to be certain. By the way, lots of power sources. We're going to have so much money by the end of this mission, especially as one casualty so far. Fleecer Soldier is... Right, Fleecer Soldier is panicked. Navigator. Well, we're picking up all of the live ones we need. But as you saw, there was a panic going on in here. So somebody has dropped their weapons and left. And that could well be everyone. Still going to explore the rest of it because might as well. Just to be certain. And to give Gaspard something to do. But overall, I would say... Get in there. Not enough tiny hits for that. Could drop it. Yeah. Right, so those two are not going to accidentally shoot the commander and things should they come back out. Splunky Man 3 moves into there. And sees not a lot, so he can stay there. Kano, Splunky Man, Setzer. Retso moves round. Alright, not another round of panic from the guy. Retso can move into here. Finding not a lot. Well, let's just go to where we suspect one is. Second floor. Yep. And just because I know what this game's like, I've probably got you killed. Nope. Alright, shoot him. Oh, he dropped his gun. Right, he's no threat to anybody. Is that it? Yes! That could not have gone better. That really could not have gone better. You know what? You can have your base that I suspect is there. Return to base. Not sure what you're up to, but I don't care anymore. If we check the research things... Floater Commander, Floater Leader. No psionics, but the path to Cydonia has been opened. Fusion Ball defenses. We can now allocate our research to the things we now need. What we now need consists of heavy plasma, and then the components to build the ships. Fusion Ball defenses. Right. Yep, okay, 5 seconds. So we want to build Fusion Ball defenses. Here. And then, what else do we want to do? We still have quite a lot we need to research before we can get the flight things. I think we do need the navigation, but that will come afterwards, I think. Right, we don't need that many anymore. 20 will do. Right then, so Battleship has been defeated. We have an absolute ton of stuff. Absolute ton. We have 718 Illyrium 115. We have 31 heavy plasmas. We can actually cut half our armor in half. Just to sort that out. Plasma pistols. Well, now 3 blaster launchers. Small launchers we can cut down to 3 because we're never going to need that many of them. That was as well as it... Yeah, we're in brilliant shape now. Surgery's not important. Entertainment's definitely not important. That goes down to 1. I think we still need some navigation, so that's fine. Okay then. This is going brilliantly well. So, recovery has now pretty much finished. Hangar at Temple of Power is complete. So now that we have a third hangar, we can now use... Well, actually we can't yet, but we will be using at some stage this manufacturing base to give us our Avenger ship to get to Cydonia and win the game. In the meantime, we need to capture a live ethereal or a sectoid leader or commander. That will give us a Scilab, but it's not. I have won this game without using the Scilab, but only on the beginner difficulty. Research is complete. So let's research the... Actually, split it. We'll have 50 researching the heavy plasma clip. And then we shall have UFO navigation and have 50 researching that. Average on both, that's fine. And was that a manufacturing complete as well? No. But we have now enough fusion balls to equip our interceptor with them, but they are a bit slow. I think what we'll do next is probably produce some more personal armors. Maybe a couple of tank laser cannons first. No, the aliens are certainly not doing much anymore. Or if they are, doing things where I can't see them. Terrorizing Tokyo. Right, so I'm going to save here. We're going to prepare for another terror mission. And then we're going to succeed in it. Until then.